Hey guys, it's Allison. Happy Halloween! Ooh, there's a lot of people outside my window, so they probably think I'm crazy right now. So, this is a look I did for this week. It is a zebra mask, but it's not your typical, like, chunky mask. I know right now it kind of looks like it is, but I'll pull my hair back. I basically made it look so as if someone were to, like, rip my skin off, and underneath that was a zebra. So, I thought that was pretty cool, and I'm not the best at drawing zebra stripes, I admit that, but it's cool. Paired it with the bright lip. So I hope you enjoy this week's theme, and as always guys, let's hurry up and get started because this is a long one. Okay, so what I've already done is I've applied white eyeliner. What I wanted to do is I kind of wanted to like look like someone had ripped off my face and underneath I was a zebra. So yeah, so basically I did like a wiggly little triangle on my face from my ear to... So what I want to do now is I'm going to take a black eyeliner and I'm going to trace where I want all the black zebra marks to be, and I will be right back. Okay, so here's that. Some lines are easier to see than others, like where my eyebrows covered up, you can't really tell there. But basically what I'm doing is I'm creating the zebra shape all the way this way. So what I'm going to do now is, and I think this is going to be the easiest way to get sharp, crisp lines, all the part that's not the black, so where it's not going to be filled in by black, I'm going to fill in with white first. What I'm going to be using is, these are all NYX Jumbo pencils. I'm going to be using Milk to fill in the white and Black Bean to fill in the black. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with a very small... So what I'm going to do to start is I'm going to take that milk in a very small brush and I'm going to start filling in basically you're filling in the negative space. You don't want to go over top of the black that we've already applied because eventually we want those lines to be very crisp. So this might take you a while. We'll see how long it takes me. Okay, so this looks a little weird because it looks like I don't really have eyeballs over here. So what I'm going to do before I start adding, filling in the spots, I'm going to trace them. And this is just my Carbon Black Linear Intense, the L'Oreal eyeliner. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to outline the black lines in this first and then fill them in so I get the sharpest line possible. So I'm just going to pick a line and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with that. So that's how I'm going to get my super crisp lines. So if you see that, that's super crisp. It's okay if the black color bleeds in because we're going to fill that. But when you do it, you want to make sure that you don't kind of draw like this so it doesn't bleed. You want to make sure you draw. So if I was going to do this line right here, I'll kind of show you. I'm going to point the brush down instead of up so it doesn't bleed up. So I'm going to go ahead and finish filling in all those lines and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have all those lines outlined with a very dark black. The one thing you notice is I didn't close off the lines because if for some reason like I make a uh-oh and I go out, then my final line I will just kind of adjust for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my black bean and a angled liner brush and I'm going to start filling in those colors very carefully, making sure I don't go out into the white because then that's going to get gray and it's not going to be as harsh as I'd like. So I'm going to start right here. I'm just going to take my line. I'm going to take my time and make sure that those are all filled in really nice before we go to the next step. So this might be a little more time consuming than the white part was, so we'll see. Okay, as I'm filling these in, I want to show you a really quick trick that I guess I kind of just discovered. And this isn't really a trick because this is probably how 99% of people do it. So what I do is I'm trying to find another big line. Here's where I started. Right underneath where I had already put that line, I'm kind of just dragging the line down. And then I'm filling everything in. And that just seems to make it go a little faster. So if that helps, yay! Back to filling these in. Woo! Okay, so I have all of those filled in. So now because jumbo pencils, or even if you're doing this with just a regular, and by the way, you can use this with a regular eyeliner, or you can skip eyeliners altogether and do it with eyeshadow. But since these are sticky, what I want to do is I want to cover them with something. So for the white, I'm just going to take my NYX, literally the color is white, and I'm going to fill in all the white parts using a very tiny brush. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of do it in an open area to show you. I'm just going to pat it. Now for some of the bigger areas you can obviously use, and I fully intend on using a much larger brush to kind of get the bigger areas over with. But this is going to intensify the white that you already have, and it's going to make sure that the white doesn't go away and disappear on us. So it's just basically what you would do if you were using a jumbo pencil as a base. So basically the white was our base, so we got to drop something down on top of it. For the black, I'm going to use the black color from the Blue Had Me at Hello, the Wet n Wild. It's a matte black. I suggest using matte color since this is a matte look, and I just had my brush for this. And just any small brush, I'm taking an angled liner brush and going over top and doing that same kind of patting motion. This is going to intensify the blacks that we already have and preserve them as well. Make sure you're tapping it off because you don't want black fall out into the white. So I'm going to actually do the black first. That way if I do get any fallout, I can kind of fix it with the white so it looks good. So I'm going to go ahead and start doing that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I filled that in with all the eyeshadows and everything. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to trace the whole thing, that same black eyeliner that I used. And I'm going to start off really thin. And what I'm going to do as I hit the black, if for some reason it went a little below, I'm going to trace below it. And I know this is going to sound weird and people are going to think that I'm not saying this right, but you kind of want to go with the grain of your face. Meaning, you don't want to, so for this side of my face, I wouldn't make it go this way and scrunch up my face. That was really attractive. I'm going to go this way and kind of pull along my face so I get a crisper line. Same with this side. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish tracing the rest of my face. Okay, so I went ahead and I outlined that and I added mascara. You can go ahead and do lashes, especially on this eye where it's kind of not all the way blocked out, but I kind of liked it as it is, and I'm doing really bright lips. I look really pale in this lighting, sorry, but the lips are a combination of 3 different things. It's Flame by CoverGirl, it's 511B by Wet n Wild, and it's my NYX Mood Gloss. So that's kind of the bright lips. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this. This is the full look. Let's get my hair back to normal. So yeah, this would be really cool for those of you that don't want to dress up like me. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this week's theme and have a great one. Bye guys. Blah, blah, blah. That's not what I wanted to say. You know how long this is going to take to get off my face? I just now thought about that. And I have to be somewhere in a half hour. So guys, this is me taking this off. Right now, I look like the Joker, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to get off. See? That's pretty easy, guys. Pretty easy. I'm liking it. You can make it look like your zebra has a scar. My zebra has a scar. What's black, white, and red? Wait, how's it go? What's black and white and red all over? Do you know? My makeup removing wipes. That was lame. And this is me without makeup.